Hey everybody, it's Black Clover again. I've been gone for a while. I honestly did not think I would be making any more videos. All the videos that I've put out so far, I think I've said what I wanted to say, what I've needed to say, and I'm just gonna keep that on my channel. Hopefully, people in the future will find my content and they will like it, and it will teach them, it will help them move forward in life. Um, so I pretty much thought that I was gonna just stop after my last video, but once in a while I might get a topic or an idea that I want to cover, and I will make a video about it. I don't know how often this will be. I don't know the I don't know when I'm going to do it, but whenever I get a thought of a topic, of an idea I want to discuss in my channel, I'll make a quick video about it. I hope you all have been doing well. I hope you all have been focused on what matters in life, right? Your freedom, your goals, your what you're trying to achieve. I've talked about that many times. Uh, what I want to talk about today is I've been thinking, and I've been thinking about self actualization, right? Thinking about going your own way, creating goals in life, achieving those goals, keeping yourself busy, and being the best version of yourself. So, and I am trying, right? I have goals right now that I'm trying to achieve, big goals, right? Career goals that will change my life once I've accomplished them. And I've mentioned in the past that I am going back to school. But my message for this video is pretty much, when you're on your purpose, when you are working towards your purpose, making friends should not be your goal. It should not be your goal at all. Because and I'll tell you why this is. It's good to have one, or especially if they're red pilled. Now the chances of male friends being red pilled in real life are slim to none. But when let's say you're in a school program, in a grad program, where every day you're spending your time in the library, studying hard, working hard. It's fine to maybe on a weekend hang out with people, but a lot of people, they go to college, or again, you don't have to be in college. You can be working on different projects, your job, trying to climb the corporate ladder, and they focus so much. They focus so much on trying to be likable, trying to make friends. Your first day in there, in the classroom or at work, you don't know anybody. So instead of keeping your mind on the prize, instead of telling yourself, okay, after class, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the library. I'm gonna spend a few hours. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna study, and then I'm gonna go home and relax. Uh, whatever you want to do when you're done studying. Instead of that, they think about, oh hey, there's a guy next to me, and maybe I want to become his friend, or there's a girl over there, and they try to become likable, and they try to make friends. And what we want to do, gentlemen, is we want to learn from our mistakes, right? And I talk, a lot of the things I'm talking about in my videos is pretty much based on mistakes that I've made in my life. I'm just going to be real with you. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and I try to learn from them. And in the past, I've done this. I wanted to make friends. I wanted to hang out with people, socialize, and that ended up costing me. My grades dropped. I was not spending time on my studies, and I paid for the consequences. Right? TFM says, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Right now, again, there's really, I'm not, I don't want to make it sound like it's a bad thing to make friends. It's not. But again, when you're focused, when you're trying to accomplish something, when you have a goal, when you're working hard towards something, friends should should be the last thing you want to think of. I would keep them at like acquaintance level, right? So let's say you're in the classroom, your first day, and some people try to talk to you, especially if they're especially if they're women. Oh my god, avoid the hell out of them, because you know what's going to happen once you start talking, when you start getting to know each other, they're going to start inviting you. What else do you think is going to happen? They're going to say, "Hey, let's hang out. Let's go drink coffee. Let's go. There's a movie playing next week." Now, if they're guys, I guess it's a little bit uh, less bad than if they're girls. And let me tell you why that is. If they're guys, like you're not gonna end up falling in love with them and thinking about them all the time. You're not, because obviously we're straight men. But if they're women, then there's a chance of you falling in love with them. Even if you're a MGTOW, there's a chance of you falling in love with them, thinking about them all the time. You're trying to study, work on your project, and you can't get them out of your mind. And it's instinct, so it's really hard to overcome. So it's just better to avoid it. So, gentlemen, again, please, 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 when you're trying to accomplish a goal, you know, honestly, what I would do, I would just avoid. I'm serious. In the classroom, yes, you don't want to seem like the weirdo who's not talking to anybody. So in the classroom, talk to them. In the classroom, be friendly, smile, but try not to spend too much time outside of the classroom with any of them. And same thing with your coworkers outside of your job. I would actually spend no time. No time. Again, what we're trying to avoid is attachment. Attachment, gentlemen, in my personal experience, is one of the worst things you can experience. You know why? Because attachment creates dependency, emotional dependency. You because when you're hanging out with that person, if you like them, again, especially multiply this times 10 if they are a woman. If you're hanging out with them on a weekend, even if you think it's not harmful, like on a Saturday, a couple of girls from your class say, "Hey, we're going out for dinner," and you go hang out, you're gonna love it. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's human nature to socialize, especially with the opposite sex, and to enjoy your time. You're gonna love that time. But when you go home, first of all, you just wasted time. You wasted a lot of time, where you could have been studying, you could have been working hard, accomplishing your goals. But you also, when you go home the next day, your mind is gonna be thinking about the wrong things. Instead of thinking about the project you have to finish, the chapters you have to read, your mind is gonna be thinking about the fun time you had yesterday. And then your friends are gonna start texting you, and talking with you, and then they want to plan the next event, the next get together, and then before you know it, you're falling behind. You're falling behind in your studies. You're falling behind in your projects. You're seeing, and then who knows? The worst thing is you might end up failing your classes, getting kicked out of your program. If you're at a job, getting fired, or not getting that promotion you wanted, while everybody around you is getting promoted, getting A's. You're there having fun. But you know what? After what is having fun going to get you? Nothing. It's a setback. Again, it's my advice is try to set a day and a time to have fun. So what I would do is, if you're a full-time student, maybe on a Saturday or Sunday evening, so you get all your studies, all your work finished all day long. But like after maybe 5 p.m., you can go out or do something fun for maybe a couple of hours. Like just a couple. I honestly wouldn't go out and get drunk not when you're in trying to, like, in a school program, or when you're trying to do something really important. I wouldn't do that. But and of course, avoid women. Now, sometimes we get put in these situations where, like I said, we're in a classroom setting and a few people are planning something on a weekend. And if it's a group of guys and girls, and if you think maybe if it's like only 2 hours or something, and if as long as you make sure you get your plan, uh, what you're going to do, your job, your studies, as long as you plan to do that day. And if there are guys and girls going, maybe they're going hiking or they're going to eat, um, once a week, like just on the weekend, I guess that's not too bad. I guess that's not too bad. If they're just all girls and if you're just the only guy there, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. That's a bad idea. It's again the attachment. You go start getting attached. They're going to start using you as emotional tampons. They're going to want to hang out with you more, and if they are attractive, your instincts is going to be telling you, hey, yeah, let's hang out with them again. Think about it. A really cute girl that you're hanging out with, she's going to say, hey, let's hang out tomorrow. When was the last time a really cute girl asked you to hang out? Even if you're a MGTOW, you're going to be like, oh my god, this is well, you're not going to be thinking this, but subconsciously you're going to say, wow, um, yeah, let's she's pretty. I get to have something pretty to look at for the next day. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna hang out with her. And you're gonna it's like your instinct, your subconscious is controlling you. You're not controlling your instincts. Your instincts are controlling you. So you're just going to be doing things just because when you and then when you do them, when you follow your instincts, you guess what happens? You get rewarded with happy chemicals. I believe dopamine. You get rewarded. You feel happy, and then you want to feel happy again. So just avoid them. I'm serious. If you're in any professional setting, whether it's school or whether it's work, avoid the women. Obviously, I don't need to tell you that. But the guys, if you want to have one or two guys there that you want to be close with, just maybe hang out with them once a week. If you start, this is again my opinion. 2 or more times a week, that's a little pushing it. That's pushing it a little bit, I should say. Pushing it a little bit. And I'm not talking to you guys who got nothing going on in your lives, who are just going to work, you're 9 to 5, you're coming home, eating dinner, drinking beer, with no goals, no ambitions in your life. You're just trying to, if you're a MGTOW and you're doing that, then I would reevaluate your life. That's what I used to do, by the way. And then I reevaluated my life. I created some goals for myself. And now, I'm trying to accomplish big things in my life. And I'm not going to let anything stop me from accomplishing those big things, whether they're women, whether they are my instincts. Again, your instincts can play against you. They will try to, um, because they just want you to feel happy. Your instincts just want you to feel happy, even if it's to your detriment, even if it's going to destroy you, honestly. So just really think about what you're doing. Tell yourself, if you're surrounded by pretty women, tell yourself, stop thinking with your dick. Tell yourself that. Stop thinking with your dick. Snap yourself out of that spell. When you see their body, their curves, their pretty face, you're going to be tempted to go to talk to them. And again, I'm speaking from personal experience. So keep your eye on the prize, guys. It's slow and steady. Eventually, one step at a time, but eventually you will get to your goal and you will be rewarded. The reward at the end of your career goal, whatever you're trying to accomplish, is going to be much greater than that temporary feeling that you're going to get when you spend time with them. Okay, don't do it, guys. Just focus. That's what I'm saying, guys. I don't think I have anything else to add. Thanks again for listening. I'm not sure where my next video is going to be, but whenever I can think of a different topic or anything I want to talk about, I'll drop it. Thank you again. Have a great day. Black Clover. Bye bye.